Hello and welcome back to the channel, CRB. Today, if you can't tell, we're talking about Kyle Rudolph. He's gone from the Minnesota Vikings, which is kind of sad. It makes me sad. But here's why it makes sense. Kyle Rudolph signed a contract extension worth $36 million. A 4-year, $36 million contract. $9 million was his average salary, which is a butt ton. And here's why it makes sense. If he's being paid $9 million to catch 28 balls and 1 touchdown a year, then what's the point, right? His career has been pretty good up to this point, but the past couple years, he had 1 in 2020, 2019, he had 6. His career has not been that bad, but I think that with you have Irv Smith Jr. on his rookie deal, then it makes sense because, Irv Smith Jr. has showed that he's ready to step up and take that number 1 tight end position and turn into someone like Travis Kelce. Kyle Rudolph was old, and he averaged about 300 yards a season and just 3 touchdowns. So paying a guy $9 million to not do that much, it makes sense. And in his letter, he thanks quite a few people. Let's see. He thanks the past 3 quarterbacks. He thanks, see if I can find it. 23 or 36 guys, I think. So he never mentions Adam Thielen. Guess there was some grudge between those 2 guys. But he thanks Sam Bradford, Teddy Bridgewater, and Matt Castle. I think that was the other one. I can't remember. I've read the whole thing through. I need to find it, though. But you go up here, Kirk Cousins isn't mentioned. And, I don't entirely know why. It's probably because Kirk Cousins didn't throw the ball that much. And because Kirk Cousins is being paid around $32 million a year, that's why they had to pay cut him. Not because he wasn't performing. They would keep him if they had the money, but because their salary cap was down and they have to sign some key players this year, like Danielle Hunter and Harrison Smith, that's and Riley Reef, and those guys are going to cost a lot of money. And Kirk Cousins, you'd rather lose Kirk Cousins, who could be your potential quarterback that wins you a Super Bowl. I don't know why he would, but this is kind of funny. I look like I have Kyle Rudolph's head right now. Let's go! That's going to be okay. Yeah. Would you rather let go of Kirk Cousins? Because if you restructure Kirk Cousins' contract, that doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to want to come back. So I think the move makes sense. Also because you have 2 up-and-coming tight ends, Irv Smith Jr. and Tyler Conklin. So I think that was a pretty set move. Smart, I would say. As much as I'm going to miss Kyle Rudolph, and it sucks, I think they made the right decision. Yeah. So Kyle Rudolph is gone from the Minnesota Vikings. Sucks, but what happens happens. So yeah. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, put on post notifications. We will see you in the next video.